What's going on? I go by the name of King Melmisius. Yes, that is my real name. I cannot tell you how many encounters I've had in my life where I've known somebody for probably even a year plus, and then they finally hit me with the, so what's your real name? Oh my god. So yeah. My real name is King Melmisius. I am a specific age. I don't really like to get into my age for a specific reason. Um, I'm a complete nut. Yeah. I'm crazy. Like it's not even like I'm crazy, I think I'm in my own shell, you know, and I really believe that um, my ways of things and thinking and going about stuff are a specific way because only I understand it. That's why I tell myself I'm in my. It's not even like whether they understand or don't.
Uh huh.
I know all I'm worried about is that I understand.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and as long as I understand, it's good. I'm
That's
good.
it. Okay.
So yeah, I'm
So
a nut.
you're a nut. I like that. So how would you describe your childhood?
My childhood.
Were you a nut then or
I think that's where the nut
came from?
came from. My childhood. I come from a generation where this was
Of
before.
nuts.
Yeah. No. No. Right, but I come from a generation where it's like before internet. Where you
Mm.
have to be like a real person. You needed to have a real personality. Your imagination was the best of everything. It's whatever you did with that. So I'm just stuck in that era of like think about it, be about it. Yeah, yeah, But but at the same time, I grew up in a very rough area. I come from Spring Valley, New York, where I grew up in, Spring Valley, the 845. I grew up in the crack era. You know what I mean? Up hilltop, up top, Spring Valley Commons. You know. You feel me? And right? And honestly, in my opinion, I think I made the best of my situations. But for the most part, I think my childhood was pretty. I lived a great childhood. I was a child. I played football at the park with my friends. That stuff doesn't exist in these days. You don't see kids outside. They're on TikTok at home. Or this disease or whatever it is. Or like the internet can literally tell you to stay home. That this isn't something that could have happened 10 years ago when I was a kid. The internet was telling us to stay inside. We probably, so. I say right now the culture is thriving. I like that though. A main pioneer. You feel me? That's a lot of respect. But I would say for the most part right now the county is doing what it has to do for the most part. Like 2 3 years ago, it was probably about 2 to 3 people that had something popping. Whether it was like one rapper, one photographer, one videographer. You know what I mean? And like a cool DJ. You know. Now there's an actual scene. You can actually like go and see the variety. Like there's a few singers over here. There's a few rap dudes over here. It's a bunch of videographers. There's a bunch more photographers. There's a bunch more clothing brands. And like, it's not even like they're just doing it because you don't really hear the conversation like, oh, you're a rapper because everybody else is rapping. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you rap? All right, cool. Are you good? But I feel like the problem we still have here is nobody's really doing anything together.
Okay.
Everybody wants to be the guy that made it.
Yeah.
And
And
he
you're trying to
and
break that
yeah,
cycle.
he wants to be that person that made it. And he wants everybody to look at him like I'm the guy
Uh-huh.
that did it without anybody else.
So Rockland's not about that life.
We need we just it's not like we're not about that life. We just need to get into the habit of collabing with each other more. See what could happen.
That's where
Collide
to
the best of
thrive.
both worlds.
Okay. So, what is it that you do and how long have you been doing it? What are you known for?
I would say before I even knew it, I'm an executive producer,
Oh,
and I've been
okay.
doing it for like the past, I'd say all my life.
All
Like
your
I said,
life
because
since
without
you're
even realizing it,
okay.
it's just
So it's
something
in
that
your personality.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
you
in
know.
you. Okay.
But I would say realistically, I've been doing it for like the past since 2017, so it's going on 4 years actually.
So how did you start with that?
I started off by managing this artist,
Okay.
right? And like I just walked into that. My boy was a rapper, and he started calling me his manager.
Mhm. So
And me
you went
being
along with
myself,
it.
I'm like, I can't be no bum ass. I can curse on this.
Yeah, yeah, you good.
I can't be no bum ass manager.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I went and stepped my game up
Game up.
for my
Okay.
artist,
Uh huh.
right? But me understanding what I had to do, it was like I have to create this person. This is a project,
This
you know?
lifestyle for
Right.
this yeah.
This artist is a project to me. This is what
Mhm.
this is what I was taught, right? So this is what executive producers do. You create something out of nothing. Your imagination, like we were
Yeah.
saying before. I'm a kid that comes from a generation where you just got to use your mind
You're in your head.
and make it happen, right? So I took this kid, made something out of it,
Uh huh.
until the point where we got like some real attention, some real industry attention from nothing. Didn't know what the hell
And
I
then
was doing.
from there, people told you like, hey, you should do it. You're like, all right, cool. Let me try it out.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Do you like it though? Because
what do you mean by do I like it?
Well, it's a skill that you have. You're good at it, but do you enjoy doing it, or you're doing it because like, oh, you're so good at it, so why not?
I love doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love doing it. To me, it's like I love doing it so much that like I don't even realize I'm doing it. I
Okay.
just naturally like do stuff
Happens.
like that,
Okay.
you know?
Cool. So now, how could you be so sure that this is what you're destined to do?
Because of how naturally it happens.
Okay.
You know, like
So
for
you see yourself doing this like in your 50s, 60s,
yeah,
like
my kids are gonna be
whatever
doing
it
it.
is.
My kids,
Okay.
this is something I can tell I can teach
And
my
teach
kids
your
how
kids.
to do.
Okay.
You know, or teach other kids,
Damn.
people how to do.
Okay.
You know,
That's what's up. So now, what drives you to be like the influencer that you are today versus who you were before? How did you get here?
I would say just the doubt, like for
What do you mean?
example, when I was doing something with my artists, when I originally started doing this, there was no scene here.
Okay.
So like, I'm trying to create something in a place where it just doesn't exist. You can't do stuff like this here because there isn't enough of it,
Okay.
right? So when all that happened, I told myself, all right, I have to make the scene,
Okay.
you know? And when my focus turned into that, it just all made sense, honestly. It's just like, all right, I know this is what I got to do because I saw it happen.
Okay.
I made it happen.
You made
like,
it happen.
There's an
Exactly,
actual
yeah.
scene now. I'm not here to take all credit for myself, but I know the road I paved for myself that I needed done before when it didn't exist is there now. And now it's like a tool for myself. I can use it with
It's
my
from
own
experience.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
can
mean?
use it with my own situation. I know
Okay.
how to work it, you know?
Yeah.
And this is
Okay.
when I realized, okay,
So, who would you say is your number one role model, and why?
Jay-Z.
Why? Jay-Z.
He's so crack, now he's a billionaire.
So you trying to say?
All right, more than that. Nah, Jay-Z because like
I
like
mean-
Jay-Z did when at my age, you know, when nobody wanted to, he decided to take charge of the culture and be the guy that's like, all right, I'm gonna
Be a
be
leader,
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
know?
be the leader. I'm gonna lead the way.
So you see
And
yourself.
He's gonna
in
hold
his
himself to a
image.
standard, and nobody's gonna tell him he's wrong. You know, I feel like nobody can tell me I'm wrong because at the end of the day, like
If you believe
what
you're
I'm
right,
doing
right.
is
Make it
something that I
happen.
felt that I should be doing.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
there's not. What are you telling me?
Yeah, going back to what you said, you feel like you are destined to do
Yeah.
this. It's in you. Okay, cool. So, what's your biggest lesson learned from this journey of being an influencer?
Learn how to do everything yourself.
So you felt like a lot of time you had to rely on people, and that
Yeah,
it
don't
didn't go
rely on
through.
nobody. You're not gonna get anything out of relying on somebody because
But you still need a
It's-
team, though, right?
you need a team, right? But in the beginning, who's gonna want to work for somebody that hasn't made anything happen?
That's true.
You know, what are you doing for real? And if you know how to do everything yourself,
Might as well do it.
and things start happening, people like human beings have like this fear of missing out. You
They'll
know,
see it.
if they
They'll want to
can't
be
be
a
a
part
part
of
of
it.
what you have that's so good,
Mm-hmm.
they'll do anything to become a part of it. They'll
Of
even work
course.
for free.
Of course.
You know,
It's
they'll even
interesting.
work just
Whoa.
to, you know,
Uh-huh.
or they'll do weird things while working with you. And if you don't know how to do what they do, they
Mm-hmm.
have a power over you, and now you have to maneuver around them.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to
Okay.
do that? And you know, you don't want to maneuver around somebody else in your house. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I realized just learn how to
So
do everything
do it
yourself,
by
because then
yourself.
when you need somebody to do it, you could even tell them how to do it if they're
Exactly.
not doing it right. You
That
know
makes
what's
sense.
going wrong, rather than somebody just
I feel you. Okay. So how do you educate yourself?
trial and error.
Okay.
You know, I do something. If it works, then all right,
So if
I
it
know what to
doesn't
do.
work, how do
If
you
it
handle it?
fails, I don't just like let it go. Like
Okay.
I can't let something fail and never try it again.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
you
gonna
keep
s- I'm,
going.
I'm gonna realize, okay, what went wrong, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna come back kicking the door down. Honestly, that's just how I get down.
Okay. So you don't give up. That's what's up.
Not at all.
So what are you doing for self growth?
Self growth. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I need to be.
Overall, not just like an influencer, but like
What I do just to grow as a person. You know, right?
okay, yeah.
Um, I don't know. I guess like I I just try to stay aware with myself, but like
Okay.
not even like with myself. Like I try to stay aware with like everything.
Your
You know, you
lifestyle,
gotta
your
know what you're growing. Yeah,
surroundings.
you know, you gotta know
Yeah.
your environment. You
Yeah.
gotta know what you're growing in.
So wisdom.
Yeah,
So
you
you
know.
try to gain wisdom as you learn in
Through
life.
life though, you know, I don't just
Yeah.
go on look on quotes on Instagram and repost it and tell myself, yeah, that's what I'm gonna live by for the rest of my life. Like, you
Okay,
know,
so
I
you're
go
not one of those
outside,
people. Like a
I'm gonna
random quote.
experience it, you know, and I'm
Okay.
gonna just if I had a bad day, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna ask myself what was bad about my day. What could I
Okay,
do
so you're
tomorrow?
disciplined to actually try to figure it out.
Yeah, you
A
know,
lot of people like, nah, I'm mad, I'm tired, alright, whatever, fuck
yeah,
it.
no, no,
On to
no.
the next day. Okay, that's what's up.
And
So,
I also like I like to do things for other people.
oh, okay.
You
So
know
it
what I
makes
mean?
you feel good.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. So, what's your escape when you're going through it and you just don't know what to do? Like, how do you escape that? Because everyone goes through that. You can't just like, nah, I'm gonna keep going and going and going.
Honestly, bro, one of my like things that I do when I'm like going through it is like I like beat myself up. Like not like physically. I'm not in my room punching myself in the wall, but like
So you're in your
I
head
just
a
do
lot.
everything more.
Okay.
You know, like I like sleep less and like do more work at
Okay.
home. So I'm not just like, cause when I'm sad, like I'll distract myself by doing something.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
I'm going through it all, I'm just gonna be doing something as much as I possibly can.
So whatever it is, or is it something productive, or it could be whatever.
It could be anything. Honestly,
Oh.
I'm not gonna sit there and
So
lie
you
to
keep
y'all.
your
Like,
mind
yeah,
busy.
I go study and nah. I'm gonna do something, you know. But
Okay.
I'm naturally, like, my lifestyle is naturally built around creating the next thing that I'm gonna do. You know, I forced myself into that position a while ago. Like,
Okay.
okay, I have to stay ahead of myself. You know,
Okay.
and
So
so even if I'm doing anything, it could like. Even if I'm playing video games, I'm probably playing video games because I need to distract myself from editing for a moment, so I could
okay.
just build some type of motivation, listening to music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
But
do
I'll
you
probably
get
do that till like
distracted,
4 o'clock in the morning. Got to be up at 6.
Okay. So you
You
can't
know?
do that.
Yeah.
So now, speaking of being ahead, because you talk about being ahead of yourself, do you feel like you're ahead of like your generation because of the role that you play?
I've been told that for
Okay.
sure. You know, cause like
Why do you think?
I mean, also too, you know, it's just a given. I've seen myself do something that I know that like okay, like I said, this came from my imagination. I'm doing it. And now I see you doing it, you doing it, you doing it, you doing it, and you doing it. And at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna get mad about it because if nobody else is copying what I'm doing, what am I even doing?
Okay.
I'm wasting my time, you know. But it's obviously not sticking. That's what happens when you do something good enough, you know.
Okay.
So
So if you could meet yourself, like your 10-year-old self, what would you tell him? What advice would you give him?
I'll tell them relax and stop trying to be everybody's friend.
So you
You
were
know,
that kid. Hi, how are
yeah.
you? Hi, my name is.
Not even like how are you, but like just doing bug out shit for attention.
Okay.
Like look at me. Like stop trying to get people to like.
To like you.
Stop
to
doing
accept
that
You.
to have people look at you. You know, like just bugging out.
Just
and
be yourself.
Yeah, because I had to work my way out of that. There's still people to this day that look at me like that. You know, and they see this King Mel and they're like, "What the fuck?" They won't take it serious.
Okay.
You know, that's bad. You know, that's like that cuts you at the leg to an extent in life. You know, you got to know how to work around it or just find new people.
Okay.
You know, if that would have just never happened, who knows what could have happened by now? You know.
Okay, so that's when you changed your personality, your character. You thought about it, became who you are now.
Also, too, fuck them. Like at the end of the day, if somebody's not gonna witness that you changed, fuck them. I don't care.
Okay. So now, when was the moment that you realized you had to do something different than what people were telling you?
What do you mean about that?
Well, it could be in different ways. Let's just say, like, they see that you're so talented at this, they project that onto you. Meanwhile, you want to do something else. With your
For
life.
example, I've had hundreds of people tell me. I've had hundreds of people tell me, "Yo, King Mo, you should be a rapper." They're like,
or a
you
model,
know, you know.
maybe. You look like a model type.
That too, but like I've gotten rapper 10 times more. But like not even because I rap.
Why?
You know, but because I guess I know how to like control that scene. You know, that I know how to like live that life, I guess.
Okay.
You know, and to me I'm like, but I don't see that for myself. You know?
Exactly.
I see myself in the office. That's what I see. I see like I don't see myself
Wearing my loafers.
running around on tour. Like
I mean,
I'm a people person,
you
but
had
I'm
the
not gonna
chance
be on a
to-
stage rocking out 50,000 people, and I'm a target in life.
but if
Like-
you had the chance to, would you? Someone told you,
If
like,
I had
yo,
the chance
I'll
to,
make
no.
you a rapper.
Nope.
Millions of dollars.
No.
Security.
That's not even the rapper's money. That's the office's money. Why you think I'm gonna stay in the office? You know, that's not the rapper's
Yeah, but
money.
you
The
get
rapper has to
fame, though.
take
You
that
get the
money and
fame,
bring
you
it
get
back
the
to the office.
lifestyle. You don't like that?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
Target, you
so
can't
you're a
even-
different type of guy. I feel you.
Hell no.
So, all right. So, what did you notice success in what you're doing? Like, oh, wait, did I word that wrong? Hold on. When did you notice success in what you're doing? Like, when did you feel like, yo, this is actually working for me?
I actually noticed success early in my career where like it was so early that it just made too much sense.
Okay.
And it was one time I was managing an artist, and he hit me up one time like, yo, I got booked for a show. I didn't even know. He's like, yo, these kids want to book me for a show out here in Boston.
Okay.
Like, all right, cool. We were putting out little songs, whatever. You know, I didn't know something was hitting off somewhere in some town. No idea. And he just lets me know. He said, yo, we got a show. I'm like, you know I'm going to come. Boom. Came to Boston. Never left. I've never been to Boston in my life. Never been in that area of the East ever. So we just head out there, me and my boys, and we bought some random girl because we knew she had a camera. But she was not even
So
a
she could
professional.
record
Shout out
y'all,
to
or-
Shay, you know, but she just had a camera. I was like, all right, we need a photographer for
Why
this
not?
show we're going to, right? Because this is what managers do. You got to
Of
get
course.
the photographer. You got to get
Gotta
the
look the
artist to the
part.
show. Got to do my job. All right, cool. We get there. There's like 300 kids in this frat house singing all the songs and going crazy. I'm like, holy shit, there's a fan base over here. Now we start doing all
Now
these
you
shows.
nervous, like, oh shit.
Not even nervous. Now we went
Oh.
crazy. You know, 21.
You made it happen.
Made it happen.
Okay.
You know, and now we're running around Boston with this fan base, going crazy, making money off these people, and it was
You're like, oh, I could do this.
yeah, but the only confusing thing was coming back home, and that was not the case at all. Like it was like
Back
too
to-
early
back
for
to
me
reality.
to understand that. Like, so to us, it was like, damn, coming home was like, all right, let's turn this rapper shit off, and only do it over there. Yeah.
But you
know.
gotta keep it the moment.
And I realized other moments of success too, like, cause even after that, where I was like, okay, I don't want to be a manager anymore. You know, my followers who follow me for a while, no, don't ever hit me up for management. It's not happening.
Okay, but that's how you gained your followers. So
Right,
what
but
was
I
you doing?
realized then, like, management is like, I don't have the time. I don't have the ability to be somebody's dad.
Okay.
You know, it's like I have too much. I have too much to do than to handle that. So to me, it was like, how am I gonna transform that into something
And
else?
that's
If
growth.
because that's how I got so
Mhm.
that's where this all started.
Exactly.
And then
It
I
helped you realize what you really want to do,
right.
and then doing it.
And then I successfully transferred
Mhm.
to another thing. Like I utilized what I had and turned it
Exactly.
into something else
Something else.
successfully. And I was like, oh shit, this is like
That's
still
it.
going.
Uh huh.
And I could still apply little pieces of that
Yeah.
with what I'm doing, like taking an artist, directing his video, putting his song out like a
Because at least
record.
you know how to manage. You still need to manage the platform. So,
Exactly.
okay. So, now, do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on that like you'd like to share? You want to talk about?
Uh, shout out my guy Full Clips. I'm not, I'm not gonna say too much, but
Mm,
shout out
it's
my boy Full
crazy.
Clips.
So we can't know about it right now. The project. It's too
Shout
early.
out that guy Full Clips.
Okay. All right. So when the time comes, it'll come.
He's getting ready to shake the ground.
Okay. So, next question. What do you see for yourself and your brand in the next 5 years?
Um, I just see growth. I'm not gonna say yeah. I'm gonna be whipping around Lamborghinis, trillions of views.
Mhm.
You know, all I can say is you're gonna see a lot of growth
Okay.
fast.
Growth in what? Are you
Everything
saying like
at all
financially?
times. That's what we on now.
Okay.
Everything is growing at all times.
Okay.
Content's getting better. Uh, the return time is getting better. The amount of things that is going on, the amount of things that we're producing, the
Okay.
look, the style, the culture
Everything.
of it.
People will know your
It's
name.
constantly
It's one of
moving.
those.
And
Okay.
it's never something you're gonna hear about. It's only something you're gonna see.
So as long as you don't feel like you're gonna be stagnant, there's gonna be growth.
For
That's
sure.
success right there.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. So what are you hoping for your audience to gain by you being part of their lives?
For my audience, I want people to gain freedom. Freedom from giving a fuck about what
What
people
people
think
think?
about you.
Okay.
Giving a fuck. I've seen opinions completely destroy somebody's whole career.
Mm.
They won't do a damn thing because of what people are gonna say.
They're like, nah, don't do it.
Or you can't tell them nothing without them saying, "I know," but people are
Nah,
gonna
you
be
can't
like,
rap.
I hate that. People going, people gonna like. Once I hear the word, people are going to
Mhm.
like
You're not
stop you
trying to
from
hear it.
something. You know.
Okay.
So that's what I want people to realize. Like, for me, there's
Just
nothing
do
you could
you.
do. There's nothing you could say. There's nothing you have to kill me.
Mm.
So yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you that dedicated?
For
Like,
real,
nope.
you have to kill me. That's
Wow,
it.
that's great. I like that. So now, King, I want to thank you for, sitting down and talking to us and for your
100%. Thank you
audience to get
guys.
to know you. Like it was fun talking to you. And we got to learn a lot about you today. So is there anything else you want to add? You want to tell everyone and just kind of end this, on a smooth note?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, first of all, shout out to the Society of the Arts for this amazing live stream that they did all day and holding me down for the grand finale. Really
Mm.
appreciate everybody for that. Shout out my guy Cristallo and everything he got going on here. And I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me all year long and just helping me grow as a person and as a brand. In 2021, things are gonna be happening real fast,
Oh, okay.
and shit's about to
Stay
shit's
tuned.
about to really go through the wall and shake the ground for real. So yeah, appreciate you guys for the support. The Spot Podcast is coming in hot
Okay. So you
real
got
soon.
projects. So now you want to talk, huh? Now you want to talk.
Full clips. It's about to shake the ground soon, and book me. It's
Okay.
your boy Kimo the A guy. We at the Society of the Arts.
In a world where social gatherings are frowned upon, there was this one organization determined to create responsibly. They got together and traveled to the highest peak of the mountain in order to search a production company that could suit the needs of such a rigorous team. After their union with Smooth Pro Entertainment, they decided to take over the streaming waves from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. On Thursday, December 24th, tune in to the Society of the Arts Twitch page at twitch.tv/Society of the Arts for a streamathon that you don't want to miss. See you at the show.